Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing this recreation look of Tati Westbrook, or Glam Life Guru, and she did this look when she tested out this palette, the gold palette, and I wanted to recreate this look because I thought it was really pretty, and I thought that this would definitely turn out really nice on my eyes. So this is one of the last looks that I'm going to be doing in a row for shadows, and I used these shades Aurora, Oro, Log, Sandstone, Brass, Sparks, and a little bit of Kava. So I did use quite a few shades, but then I used the Melt and I used the shade Blur from the Melt stack, and this is the dark matter one, and I like using this a lot to bring up my upper crease just to blend everything together. And now Brody's gonna be home, so the dog's gonna be barking. So I hope you guys want to see how I created this look. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. I'm gonna try making this intro pretty quickly. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. Always subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that notification bell for my future looks. I have some exciting looks and also things coming up on my channel. I did a little bit of Black Friday shopping, and I also got packages sent to me in the mail for the first time. I did get a few months back a BioVine charcoal mask, but now I'm actually getting stuff sent to me, so I'm really excited to put a lot of those to the test, and maybe I'll do a little bit of a giveaway. I do have stuff started. I'm at 235 subscribers ish area. Maybe when I hit 250 I'm gonna do a giveaway, and if you guys want to see what I created, please stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to be going in with the third look from Natasha Denona's gold palette. I want to do something a little bit different. I don't know why I keep saying that every single time. I want to do something colorful and something to tie in for the day. And this is the third look that I'm going to be doing with this palette. And I know you guys have been liking the look so far, but this is what the palette looks like. I'm going to work with this color today, and then Oro again, and then I'm going to work with this one, which is Log. So I'm going to work with these today. I'm going to grab my melt stack for my transition. So I'm going to use one of my melt shades that I have from the 3 stacks that I have. So I'm going to use Melt Cosmetics, and I'm going to use the shade Blur. And I'm going to pick up this shade on my Sigma E40 brush and put this in the crease and bring it up a little bit higher. So I've definitely seen a lot of people use this palette, and people are creating a lot of really nice looks with it. So I'm happy that you guys are enjoying this palette as much as we are. I'm going to go into the Blood Sugar palette with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I'm going to go into using the Glucose shade, which is white, and I'm going to use this on my brow bone. I'm just going to use a Morphe M209 and stamp this on my brow. Holy cow. I got a little bit of it in my brow, so I'm going to take my spoolie and spoolie that out. So I'm going to go into the palette, and I'm going to use the palette with my fingertips, and I'm going to use the left hand and the right hand to stamp on these shades, and I'm only going to use a couple shades from this palette. I already have primer on my eyelids with also my face because it's already been done. The first shade I'm going to use is Aurora, which is the green glitter shade, and that is what the shade looks like on your fingertip. So I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to pat this in the inner corner on both sides. About halfway in. Go back in with a little bit more of the shade and pack it on. And this shade is really pretty. I actually did not use this shade yet. I really wanted to do this, use this shade with this eye look. And in the pan it looks more of like a green shade, but when you actually put it on, it's more like a silver and blue shade. And I'm actually going to be recreating Tati Westbrook. She's Glam Life Guru. And she did this look and I thought it was really, really pretty. So I wanted to try this myself because it was stunning on her. So I'm picking this up on my left finger and I'm going to stamp it on. Slowly we're building it up. And the shade is so pretty. I'm going to bring it above my crease just a little bit as well. Go a little bit more up with the right finger. And I'm going to stop with this shade for right now, and I'm going to go into the next shade, which is Oral. And I'm going to pick up that shade with my middle finger. This one is definitely a lot more creamier shade. It looks just like that. And I'm going to stamp this in the middle of the eye. So pretty. I'm gonna go back in with that first shade on my second finger and stamp the two together. So I'm gonna go in with my middle finger on my left hand and pick up that shade and stamp it on the left eye. And then go within that first shade on my finger and pat the two together. Just kind of making sure everything looks about even. Just gonna grab a little mirror and make sure everything looks accurate. Really, really pretty. And then for the third shade I'm gonna go into is Log. And I'm going to be using my middle finger again. And this is a very creamy shade. Looks just like that. And I'm going to put this shade in the outer corner. Just patting it on. And I definitely put on way too much. Patting it out. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye, but only pick up a little bit. I'm gonna use my right hand. Going to whisk away the fallout. So I'm going to use a little mirror that I have. It's just one of my Hourglass compacts. And I'm going to go back into the shade Log. And I'm going to be using a Sigma E25 brush and stamping this shade on my outer corner. Bringing it above a little bit. Do the same thing for this eye. Going going to pick up a little bit more of the Oro shade, the gold shade, and stamp that in the center of my eye. And I'm going to go back into the Sigma E40 brush, and I'm going to be using a little bit of sandstone, and I'm going to put this on top to blend out the log shade. A little bit more in the outer V here. This is so pretty. So I'm going to intensify the colors up more into my crease a little bit. I'm going to use a brush to do that. Just looking for my MAC 242 brush. So I have a MAC 242 brush. Really nice for packing on the glitter shades. So I'm going to stamp the blue shade and the gold shade up just a little bit higher. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of the first shade, which is Aurora. And I'm going to stamp this just a little bit higher in my inner corner to intensify the color. And I'm going to do this for the other side as well. Just tapping the color on. And I want this shade to be visible when I have my eyes open. And I'm going to tilt my head back and see what everything looks like. I really am liking this look a lot. And I'm going to go into the second shade, Oral, very lightly, and then tap this in the center of the eye. Awesome. So I'm going to go back into the E25 brush and a little bit more of Log, which is the darkest brown. And I'm going to intensify the outer corner, just tapping it on. Tilting my head to the side and getting all the way in right here. And doing the same thing to the opposite side. So I'm just cleaning off that brush. I'm going to go back into Blur again. And I'm going to put this in the crease to soften the edges. Bringing Log up just a little bit higher on this eye. And blending it out. Like that. I am loving this. Loving this. I contemplated of actually doing this for a while because I wasn't sure if I should be doing a look like this, copying others, but I think this look is really nice. And I'm sure if I tag her in the look, I'm sure she will love it. Just building up the gold a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is use sparks. I'm gonna tap my finger into sparks, and it is just like a little bit of a sheen. And then I'm going to tap this on my eye all over. Do the same to the other eye. Okay, so I'm going to call it for the lid, but this is definitely a look. I really, really like this. So I'm going to be using the NARS Climax mascara, and I've definitely been liking this mascara a lot. I'm going to put some lashes on. I'll be right back and I will be working on the lower lash line. So I have some lashes on, and this is probably the third or fourth time that I've used the Ace Beauty lashes, and these are in Ellie. Really, really nice lashes. In my waterline, I'm going to be using Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Gold Mine. Figure this would be a little bit nicer of a color than just doing a black and making my eyes really smoky. So I'm going to use this shade and run this in the lower waterline. And I will do this to the waterline and run it into my lashes as well. My eyes water every single time I do anything with the lower lash line. So I'm going to set the waterline, and I'm going to use a little bit of the brass shade. I'm just going to use a little brush that I have that is slanted and set this. So I'm going to go in with the lower lash line and smoke this little guy out. So I'm going to use a little bit of sandstone using a BH Cosmetics number 7 brush. From the inner corner to the outer corner. And then going in with that Sigma E25 brush that we've been using. And I'm going to use that same Sigma E25 brush and going in with a little bit of the shade Log that we have been using this whole time. And just tapping into the shade and connecting the outer corner on the lower lash line. Then using that Sigma E40 brush, going in with a little bit of the blur shade from Melt. For the mascara, I'm going to be using MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. And I really like using this mascara for my lower lashes because it definitely does make them longer, or look longer I should say. And it's a really nice mascara to use. Very tiny brush. Let's highlight the inner corner with a little bit of Kava, and then we'll mix it with a little bit of Spark. So I'm going to use a Morphe E36 little brush and apply that shade. And then go in with the Spark shade. Just ties the look together. Very, very nice. Let's do lips and then we're going to finish up the look. And I've been really liking a lot of the MAC lip liners again. I kind of stopped using them for a little while, but I'm gonna pick up a little bit more. For lip liner today, I'm going to be using Subculture from MAC. And I have been really getting into the MAC lips liners again. And I am going to be picking up a couple more shades. I got recently the Subculture one and Oak. For lipstick today, I'm going to be using Abstract from Urban Decay. And to lighten up the center, I'm going to be using Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Kim KW, just in the center. And to set my face, I'm going to be using the Scandinavia, and this is the Makeup Finishing Spray, Just a light spritz around my whole face. All right, guys, this is going to complete this look. I'm actually going to use a little bit of the Bite Beauty, and this is the French Press in Flat White. Thought I was gonna be done, but I'm never done. So just in the center of the lips. All right, guys, now this is going to complete this look using the Natasha Denona Gold Palette. And I recreated Tati or Glam Life Guru's look, and this is stunning. I really, really like this a lot and how it came out. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Please make sure that you give me thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. My dogs are barking. And cut.